What is going on? Going on? How's everyone feeling this Monday?
Let's go.
Hey,
What's up, G?
Bobby, I did not. For one, I did not expect us to be matching right now. We're literally
Oh,
color code like money green.
besties, baby.
Hey, y'all should have gave me a heads up. I would have put on green too.
Yeah, man. So should have sent out the memo.
That's it, man.
Go
That's
ahead and
it,
kick it off,
man.
you know?
Yeah, man, I'm super pumped up and excited. Obviously, it's Monday, it's the start of the week. I'm super excited. We have an amazing special guest coming on, but man, I want to get a feel for the room. I want to see like any wins during the weekend. Like let's share some stuff with us, man. Like share some of your wins, some of your successes. We want to hear from you guys. I know we have a Zoom room full of different people from Wisconsin, from Texas, from Orlando, Florida, like it's all over the place, and that's the power of Global Alliance, right? We're global. So, hey man, and any wins that you had, Bobby?
Well, yeah, I would say I got a couple of really good ones. So, obviously EXPCon was a couple of weeks ago, but the opportunity to speak on the men's main stage was definitely a first. 4,500 people. That's a first time, so it's a cool blessing to get that opportunity. And then actually, and I was going to mention this today. So I got asked to speak last night to a group of and this is another first, what they call returning citizens, right? And that's the proper term for folks that have been incarcerated and are coming back into the world. And a nonprofit asked me to come speak to the guys. And it's funny because I spoke to them about building relationships, right? And it's something that I've done throughout my life, my career. I believe that every great opportunity comes through another human being. And there's kind of an art to it. But today I'm excited because I know how to do it in real life, right? But our guest speaker is going to show us how to do it through social, which I think is I really want to hear this because this is probably one of the trickiest things to do to create something personal and authentic, but through digital means. So super excited about that. What about you, man? Any wins? Any wins on your side?
Man, let me tell you, I am just excited that I feel 100% myself now. I'm like, I wouldn't say like 95% because I've been sick the entire week. So I'm finally over this cold. But man, like, we had a couple of deals that fell apart. That's the nature of the game. But back on the market, we got accepted offers right away under contract. So I'm blessed to have that and still have clients in Wisconsin as well that's still referring us business here and as we continue to grow here in Florida as well. So but man, I'm excited. Like you said, it's all about this game is it's all about relationships. It's about creating a brand, long lasting brand, and the individual that we have is none other than Mr. Mario Victorica. And I know Bobby, you have a little bit more insight of this individual. This individual, he's top notch, man. He's
Oh,
he's 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 the
I have a
man.
whole book. I have a whole book on Mario. Let me go through it. All right. So, so Mario leads the Victorica Group powered by eXp Realty in San Antonio, the number one Latino real estate team in the city. His team proudly helped 395 families achieve home ownership last year, setting a benchmark for excellence and impact. Okay, I love this one. He's known as El Realtor. Okay, Mario has built one of the fastest growing agent organizations in the country, which I hope he touches on as well because your agent attraction game has been super strong. And he does it through authenticity and innovation. He's also master of modern digital and social media strategies. He turns online engagement into meaningful relationships with what we're going to talk about today and real estate success. He's deeply committed to developing leaders, empowering agents, helping families, building lasting legacy through real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome Mr. Mario Victorica in the house. How you doing, brother?
Oh, let's go. Doing good, man. Honor to be here. Got to make sure I'm unmuted. Honor to be here. I mean, Gino and me go way back, so it's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be part of Global Alliance now. Be pouring into our agents. Be here, being here, sharing this story, man, because it's something that we took as a little grain of salt and started doing repetitively, doing it consistently, and after year, it started to grow. And it's a system that works. So I'm super excited to share. One thing that I always say, guys, y'all can be on the Zoom, y'all can be learning, y'all can be hearing, but you just got to take action at the end of the day. Nothing that we do here that teach and we say, if you don't take action, it becomes pointless, right? But yeah, guys, I'm excited to be here, man. Definitely excited. So
Absolutely, absolutely. And a quick reminder to everybody, who's on the Zoom. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll get to them at the end. But yeah, I'm excited to hear what you've got going on, man. So I'm gonna let you take it away. I think you have screen sharing abilities and all that good stuff. So um,
Sweet, perfect.
do your
Yeah,
thing.
let me go ahead and get started. I did a slideshow here that I'll be sharing. So real quick, where's everybody from? I know I saw different people from everywhere. So
You got
let's see.
Wisconsin,
Got Wisconsin, Georgia. Any of my San Antonio people in here?
Georgia,
Got Florida.
ATL, Townsend, ATL,
Nice.
Orlando, Southwest Florida, Texas, New
New York
York,
City.
New
New
York City.
York City.
I like to call
Nice.
it Cooper City, but that's neither here nor there. Um, let let's see. All right, good stuff.
Sweet, sweet. Y'all got it on here? Y'all can see my screen, guys?
See it.
Sweet, perfect. So I mean, I'll start trickling away from there, and anytime you have any questions, let me know. So basically, what I do, as they were saying, my bread and butter in my business and everything we teach our agents for the most part is through social media. When we talk about real estate, no matter what business in general that you're in, it's a contact sport. The more people that you talk to, the more closings you're gonna have, the more relationships you're gonna build, the bigger your business is gonna go. I think a lot of times we get into this business and we want to be secret agents. As a secret agent, you can only go so far and you can only build a business so far. When it comes to being relationship based and building relationships and building those connections, the more people that you're talking to, the more people you're connecting to, the more transactions you're going to have, the more referrals you're going to have, and the bigger the business you're going to build. Me personally, I come back from a background of Keller Williams, love the company, great platform, great systems, but I like doing something a little bit different. I didn't like the door knocking. I didn't like being out there in the sun. So I found the path through social media relationships, making conversations, reaching out to people. Where I know if it could take me a couple of hours to door knock, I can do this in about 10 to 15 minutes when it comes to reaching out to people and messaging people, right? So a little backstory on me. We'll go ahead and go on to the next slide. Give me 1 second. Ah, there it is. So I'm a team leader, like they mentioned, here in San Antonio, Texas. We started our team December of 2021. We closed 150 transactions our first year, 253 our second year, and last year we finished at 395. I was a little bit bummed when we didn't hit that 400 mark because that was our goal, but I mean, it just let us motivated us to keep going. So, team leader of the number one Latino team here in San Antonio. I'm the founder of the Next Gen Movement, which is our organization. We just crossed 100 agents. We're at 104 agents, 106 as of today, if I'm not mistaken. So, super excited about it. Again, 395 closings last year through social media, 100 agents in our market. I am known as El Realtor. Our plates even say El Realtor, which is something I'm super proud of and excited. It's funny because you go in through social media, guys, and we'll be at different places and people refer to us as a realtor or the real estate agent in San Antonio. Like when you think about a market, it's what you're putting out there, what you're reflecting yourself on, and the more consistently you do it, the more people start seeing it, and the more people you talk to, the more people that recognize it. So I'm big on when it comes to marketing, people know our team, people know our logo, and people know me as a realtor. So I've been in the game for 9 years. I personally started at Keller Williams. I was there for a couple of years, made the transition over to EXP, stepped away a little bit so I could realign with Global Alliance and the leaders that are in here. So I'm super excited to be here on this call, teaching and connecting with leaders like Gino, with connecting with leaders like Bobby and Rebecca and Veronica and Jay and so many other people that are here. I love what Gino said on, hey, this is Global Alliance because we are global. We can help everywhere and anywhere on the connection. When it comes to real estate, when it comes to agent attraction, we just got somebody that referred us 7 listings from New York over here to San Antonio, and it's just amazing what this organization has built and done. So here is our what I like the bread and butter of our business, what we bleed by, what we teach our agents, what we do. I'll break it down, and if y'all have any questions, feel free to raise your hand on here or feel free to ask a question. What I like saying, guys, it's plain and simple if you do it consistently. So this literally that you see is our week. This is what we focus on. This is what we teach our agents. This is what we preach on. And this is what we're still doing to the T consistently right now. Not just sending messages to people, but also adding on our social media platforms, strangers. And I'm going to go into the steps on what you do, not just adding random people, but how you do it. So our week here is Mondays. We're adding 20 people a day. These are random people. Now, think about a niche. Think about something that you want to focus on. Personally, as you see my background, I love cars. That's something that I'm passionate about, something I can connect to, something I can relate to. So when I'm looking out there to add people and we put add 20 people on Monday, I'm looking for people that are going to connect with me, that we're going to find a connection and that we're going to be able to talk about something. I'm a diehard Spurs fan. If somebody out there is a Spurs fan, I'm going to add them. If somebody likes Chevys, I'm going to add them. Like there's hobbies that I like that I do, and those are the people that I'm looking for. We're messaging 20 people, and I'm going to show a little bit of the conversations as well. Now, this is a contact sport. When we go to message 20 people, we go back to it. It's completely strangers. Gino does not count. Bobby does not count. I don't count. Real estate agents do not count unless you're doing this activity for agent attraction, which we have our agents do for agent attraction as well. But this is solely for you to get business and for you to grow. It's straight conversation starters with strangers, guys. If you're reaching out to your cousin, to your friend, to somebody that knows you're a real estate agent, that should not count as 20 people. Now, on the social media side of it, we're doing 50 reactions and 25 comments. The reason why we do 50 reactions and 25 comments is look at Gino. Gino, when he posts, typically he's getting over 100 likes on his social media platforms. The comments are what take it away. When you go into somebody's comments box, you're going to have that conversation with Gino, or somebody's going to go into that comments box and they're going to see what Gino is, or you having the conversation with Gino in a sense. It doesn't get lost in 100 likes. The comments itself is something that's bringing your algorithm connected with that other person that you're interacting with. And then we're posting a listing on Mondays. So if you look at the pattern, each Tuesday, each day is going to have add 20 people, message 20 people, 50 reactions, 25 comments, and then Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays we're posting a listing just to change it up. Now on the agent attraction side of it, on Tuesdays we're typically posting about EXP, and on Thursdays we're posting about EXP or something we've accomplished, depending on how you want to mix it up or if you want to post family. We don't post too much on the weekends, but depends on what you want to do, right? Does anybody have any questions on this week plan that we have? Any takeaways, anything y'all wanted me to touch a little bit more on?
Well, first, I just want to say I love the simplicity of it. It's like, I say, if you don't have a plan, a simple plan will be revolutionary, and it's simple. Now, my quick question would be the 50 reactions. That's us reacting to their comments so
Correct.
50 reactions to different comments, different posts every day.
Yes. And I'm
Got it.
looking for birthdays. I'm looking for new jobs. I'm looking for something that I want to interact with where I know, hey, if we build a relationship with this individual, it's going to be a meaningful relationship where we can mutually get some business or gain a friendship from it as well. But yeah, so we're reacting with 50 different people. We're commenting on 25 people's stuff, and then we're posting listings. Now on the bottom where it says messages, it's just quick and simple, guys. I love that Bobby set the simplicity. We don't overthink it. We don't overdo it. It's just contacts. Our goal is to make 20 contacts every single day. If you do the math on that, let's do it real quick. 20 contacts a day. If you do this 6 days a week, we don't do it on Sundays. If you want to add on to it, you can, but we just do it 6 days a week. So that's 120 contacts that you're having in 1 week alone from your phone, from home, from the office, from the park, wherever it is you're working from. You do that 4 times a week or 4 times a month each week. That's 480 conversations that you're having with people. The conversion on rate is pretty high the more you do it. If you do that by a year, you're having conversations. Now, don't stop what you're doing. Our agents, we preach, hey, this is just an activity that you're doing. Still push out content, still post, still do your video, still do your cold calling, your door knocking, whatever it is that you're doing. But this is a cherry on top that in reality takes you 30 minutes to do. Our goal is always to do it before 9 a.m., the latest 10 a.m. That way we know if people don't respond to us, we're going to do a few more messages in the evening because our goal is always to have 20 conversations with people on our social media. Now, if you look at the message that we have there, it's plain and simple. Hi, just popping in to wish you an amazing day. I wanted to let you know I am now a realtor in San Antonio. If you happen to know anybody looking to buy or sell, I'd be happy to help. We took the dinner on me off because you never know. So now it's just straight to the point. Hey, I'm a real estate agent in San Antonio, Texas. Do you happen to know anybody that's looking to buy or sell? I can help them. We don't put, hey, Gino, are you looking to buy or sell? Because if Gino says, hey, I'm not looking to buy or sell, it ends there. We want them to think, hey, who are they? Who do they know that they've been hearing that wants to buy a house or that want to sell? And if they haven't heard about anybody, but it's them, they're going to tell you. Now they're also thinking top of mind in their subconscious. Now they're thinking, hey, who might want to buy or sell? And they think of Mario El Realtor because I'm all over their social media. I'm posting on a daily basis. I'm interacting with them on a daily basis, so on and so on. Now, the other message that we put, the message 20 people twice a week to build relationships, that's on Mondays and Fridays. That's completely real estate off guard. We're not doing real estate, we're just building a relationship. We're messaging somebody. Let's say Gino's a person I have on social media. He's not a real estate agent. Just popping him on Monday. Hey, bro, I just wanted to pop in and wish you an amazing day. Hey, bro, it's Friday. I wanted to pop in and wish you an amazing weekend. Now, what I'm doing there is I'm looking for people that are looking for me, that are vibing together, that Gino's going to respond. We know how Gino is. He's going to respond super excited, super happy. We're going to start building that relationship and that friendship, which is what we've done over years. You're linking up with people that think like you, that the people that vibe with you pretty much. That's who we're looking for. And from there, we start inviting them to our events. We just had a trunk or treat. Those are people that we're sending to our events. We're about to have pictures with Santa. We're going to invite them and stuff like that. So they're fitting into the culture that we're building. They're fitting into what we're doing. But now they're going to think of us when it comes to real estate. Any questions on this, guys, before I move on to the next one?
Yes,
We've got, okay, go
I
ahead.
have a question. These 20 people are random people every day,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you are adding them and you message them.
Correct.
Now,
Now we're not messaging them as soon as we add them. I don't know what I did. Did I stop sharing my screen?
It just says click to exit full screen. It looks like you're in Canva.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go right back to that. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, is it back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. So we're not messaging the people we just added. Pretty much what we do is when we add somebody, me personally, I do a list on, hey, I just added these people. They added me on Facebook. Probably in a month or so, I'm going to start interacting with their stuff. I'm going to see who interacts back with mine. And then from there, we start messaging them. But I won't message them right off the bat. As I'm adding different people into my platforms, I go into my computer and then I start seeing who's active and who I haven't messaged. And then boom, I just send out the 20 messages. My goal is to get the 20 messages out of the way to strangers. Now it's nice because you'll get people. I've had a few people that I've messaged years ago that reach out to me years later and say, hey, Mario, I'm ready to buy a house. And you see my message on top with the 2022 date or a 2023 date saying, hey, I'm popping in to let you know that I'm a real estate agent in San Antonio. If you're looking to buy or sell, I'll be happy to help you. They don't initiate all the time at that instant, but they're thinking of you when it comes to it. So going back to your question, we don't message the 20 people we add automatically, but we message them in the next month or so.
And then you, since you're answering questions as you go, Angelica was asking, so what platform are you? I'm assuming you're going to cover that, but the platforms that you're focusing on.
Yeah, you see, and it's crazy because my brother's a real estate agent too, and one time he told me he uses YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the platforms that you can think of, and he's like, I'm gonna get a lead from there. It depends on what you want to do. I personally focus on Facebook and Instagram. That's my bread and butter. That's what I like. I use TikTok just to stay relevant, but it's not where I go to get my business. It just depends. Whatever platform that you use, that you excel on, that you're good at using, use that platform. It's a contact sport. You can message 20 people on Instagram, you can message 20 people on Facebook, or you could do both. And now you just have more possibilities for yourself. Now, on the Facebook side of it, it's just random people. On the Instagram side of it, I use hashtags. So I'll go into San Antonio nurses, San Antonio Fire Department, San Antonio Police Department, and I'm looking for the hashtag, same things on the Asian attraction side of it. I'll hashtag Latino realtors, I'll hashtag San Antonio realtors, and I'm connecting with those people that I'm looking for. So the platform itself, back to it, I use Facebook and Instagram. Guys, whatever platform it is that you use, do it consistently, do the action, and it's gonna work for you.
Good stuff.
Okay. Any other questions, guys, before I go on to the next slide?
I think we're good.
Cool. Okay, cool. So here, this is something that's crucial, guys. I want y'all to take a minute or two as we're going through this conversation, and I want you to go to your profile real quick and look at your profile and just think about it. What is your profile? The minute if I'm a stranger, if I haven't met you, if I don't know nothing about you, and I'm about to send you a friend request, or I'm gonna go look at your Facebook, what is that first impression that you get? What is that first impression that the person is gonna think when they scroll through your Facebook? The biggest thing when it comes to social media is making the first impression. Just like when we meet and in general, right? You're gonna have a first impression. It's the same thing as social media. You want to make sure that your profile looks professional, that it's saying something, that it says you're a real estate agent, and that it's like that you're likable in a sense. Me personally, you go into my profile, like I said, I'm a diehard Spurs fan. For the next 4 or 5 months, you're gonna see Spurs Spurs conversation, Spurs post, Spurs profile picture. I'm a big family guy. You have my family there in the background. I have it right there on my bio. Realtor. I'm a six-time icon agent with EXP. Team leader, number one Hispanic team in San Antonio. Family and cars. That's me all day. The only thing that's missing there is Spurs because it didn't fit, but it's on my profile picture. You gotta put a picture out there for people that go and look into your profile. One, so you could catch their attention, and also so they know you're a real estate agent, guys. Some of us have some pictures up there where I'm like, I don't know about hire this person as a real estate agent if I wasn't a realtor. So I want you to ask yourself that too. If you're looking at your profile right now, if you go in there and you start scrolling and you start looking at it, what are you posting? What do people see? 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds into your profile, what are people looking at? What are they thinking? Is this somebody I want to work with? So on and so on. So here on the professional essentials profile picture that shows you. Personally, I'll be honest, on my profile picture right now, typically the hat's off, the glasses are off. It's more of a professional picture, but right now, since it is basketball season, I tailor a lot of my business to the Spurs fans in a sense. So we're talking about that right now. So that's what I have right now. Instant connection. If there's a Spurs fan that's looking at my profile, more than likely the connection is going to be there. We have something to talk about. Don't be a secret agent. Update your bio, guys. Everybody here, for the most part, I would assume is part of Global Alliance. That should be something that's on there. If you're not part of a team, you're part of an amazing organization. That should be something that's on your profile bio. Mix it up with family and work and hobbies. Don't just be that real estate agent that's just posting houses and houses and houses, because after a while, people are going to check out. You go through my profile, which I hope if y'all go in there and check it out, you're gonna see a difference. For me, it's sports, it's cars, it's family, it's real estate, it's faith, everything in the mix. It's not just real estate itself, because you want to mix it up and you want to find the people that are gonna connect with what you're posting out there. People work who they like and trust. It's amazing when I go and find somebody, we connect with somebody, and they're like, "Yeah, I've been following you for Facebook for years, and it feels like I've known you for years." And it's nice because you go in there on a warm lead, you help them out versus, "Hey, I just met you, I don't know what you're doing," and they don't trust you. You're building trust through social media just by what you're putting out there and the messages that you're making connecting with these people. So you look at my profile right there, like I mentioned, you got the Spurs gear. I'm a big car guy. You got the car in the back. You got my family in the back, so on and so on. Let's go on to the next slide real quick. And this is why social media matters. So this is a conversation I wanted to share with y'all from a stranger that I was messaging, a stranger I was talking to on the social media side of it. Can everybody see the screen? We're good, Gino? So on this conversation itself, I put a screenshot so y'all can see how simple it is. The more conversations you're having, the more stuff that you're posting, the more that people are going to reach out to you. Now, on this, I took action. It was a listing that I had posted, and when we talk about, I have a big takeaway on. Vero had a call with us not too long ago, and she's like, "My shitty video would outperform any video you don't post," and that's a big takeaway that I tell a lot of agents. When we talk about content, I think a lot of times we worry on, am I going to get 100 likes? Am I going to get 1,000 reactions? Am I going to get shares? Am I going to get this? So on and so on. On this post itself that I did, it was a random listing that I posted. I got 6 likes on the listing, but I got one comment, which was this young lady right here. She commented and she put, "Hey, what's the area and what's the price point on this house?" So quick message. I don't overdo it. I don't overthink it. We go straight to the point. Simple. "Good morning, Janet. How are you?" I'm always going to ask how they're doing because I want them to open up and talk to me a little bit versus just, "Hey, here's the information on the house. That's it. Done. You move on with your day." No, I'm looking to build a relationship because if they don't buy, I want to make sure they think of me if somebody else is looking to buy. So plain and simple. "Good morning, Janet. How are you?" The price of the particular home varies from 284 to 290, depending on what subdivision and location on the north side you choose to. We have several. "Are you looking to buy in that area?" Every message that I sent is going to finish with a question mark because I want them to reply to me. If you just give them the information, the conversation ends there, there's nothing else, you get nothing from it. So I want to ask an open-ended question where they're going to reply to me. Boom. "Hi, me and my wife are just looking right now. I know you said Northwest area, but are you able to tell me the subdivisions these houses are in? We still have it, what area we want to live in." From there, that was the initial conversation. We ended up talking a little bit more. She gave me her info. From there, it turned to an appointment, guys. This lead was amazing because she commented on my post, and within 45 days, she was closing on her house. Simple process, simple conversation, simple conversion, but it's the action. She commented on there. I replied to her super quick, got in her DMs, started messaging it. messaging her. My goal is to get her email and then get her phone number. It's typically easier to get an email from them than a phone number. Once I got their email, it's the most important thing because I'm going to be emailing them houses on what she reached out to me on. So I'm going to be getting her interest and she's going to be messaging back. So it was really nice because the last screenshot that you see down here, this was on a post I did 6 days ago. I helped her back in 2023. So it was nice because on my post I put, hey, I just hit 5,000 agents, or I'm sorry, 5,000 friend or 5,000 friends. I'm looking to downgrade on the friends. If you have a realtor that you like that isn't me, make sure to unfriend me. That way I have more space, right? Just trying to be funny on it. I didn't think it would take off. It has like over 200 reactions on it. But she commented and she's like, sorry, I need to be on my friend just in case I ever need a realtor again. So that made me feel super happy because it's somebody I helped years ago. But again, I'm still hitting them up every single year. Like their birthdays this month, I'm going to send them some cookies, just telling them happy birthday. So you continue building that relationship, you continue building that trust, and these clients are going to turn into friends. They're going to turn into people that are going to send you business, and they're going to help you grow your business as well. Um, yeah, let's keep going. Give me 1 second.
We've got
Next,
a
next thing we have is the engagement, right? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, just a quick question. Lana wanted to know, do you use the same profile photo on all your socials, and would you recommend that?
Yeah, so I use the same profile photos on the same thing because I wanted to connect, especially the way it is now with spamming and fake accounts and so on. I want to make sure when they look at my Instagram, it looks the same as my Facebook. When they look at my Facebook, it looks the same as my Instagram. The one I'll be honest with that I don't look a lot is my TikTok. I don't know what my profile picture is on there. I go in there and I'm posting just for consistency and to stay relevant. But between Instagram and Facebook, it's all the same stuff, guys. I'm posting the same stuff. I don't post as much family as I do on Instagram. Family is a little bit more on the Facebook side. Instagram is more on the business side and the agent attraction. So when we talk about agent attraction too, my focus on agent attraction is Instagram through the hashtags. I'm looking up Latino realtors. I'm looking up agents in Florida, agents like the hashtags is how I connect with people. Same thing when it comes to the buying side. Like I've helped a lot of nurses just by going into San Antonio nurses as a hashtag. And then from there, you start clicking away. You start finding nurses that are here in San Antonio, and now you're the go-to realtor. As well as adding friends of friends. Let's say, for example, Gino, he's a nurse here in San Antonio. I'm also going to go through his profile with his friends and see what other friend nurses that he has, and I'm going to add them as well. Especially if you've already helped that client, I'm adding all their friends for the most part. We've gotten a lot of deals here in San Antonio from California from a friend that I helped here. He came in from Cali. What I did is I went and added his friends from Cali. Now, every time they move over here, they're hitting me up because I've already helped one of his friends. And in this case, we've already helped multiple of their friends. I'm their go-to for everything at this point. So
Awesome.
cool. So what we're doing over here too, guys, I really want to touch on the 20 friend requests because people get lost on it. Now, I also want to make sure you're doing it the right way. One thing is adding people, and another thing is just adding random people. So when we talk about engaging with authenticity, you want to make sure that the people that you're adding is people that you want to work with. I tell a lot of our agents where it's like, hey, if you go into a profile and right off the bat, you're like, I don't know if I want to work with this person. It might be somebody you don't want to add. At the end of the day, we want to work with people that we like and trust as well. So what we do here is quality over quantity. 10-second peak before sending out a friend request. When you're going and you're doing these activities on adding 20 people per day, take a second to go in there. See, hey, what is their cover photo looking like? Do they have a family? Did they just get married? What does their bio say? Do they have a good job? Because typically, if you have a good job, you're going to put it on there. If you graduated and you have a degree, it's going to be somewhere on there. So I'm interviewing these people before I send that friend request. Perfect example. I'm at 5,000 right now. I need to. So what I'm doing right now is every birthdays, I'm going in there and I'm telling everybody happy birthday. But I'm also looking through their profile to see who is active, and whoever isn't active, I'm deleting because I need to continue adding my new people. Something that I did recently is I went on a deleting spree because then I thought, I'm like, hey, I've been posting the same thing for the last 7, 8, 9 years. It's the same people I have on my friends list that I've probably sold a house to, or that are not going to buy, or they bought with somebody else. So what I'm doing there is I'm going in and refreshing it so I can get new people to look at my stuff too. But going back to the quality over quantity, 10-second peak to make sure, hey, it's somebody I want to work with, somebody that's serious, somebody that has either they just got married, they just had kiddos, they have a good job, so on and so on. I'm checking their profile picture, I'm checking their bio, I'm checking their cover photo. I'm looking for a job, for family, hobbies, anything that I can relate to and connect with, or that they can relate to and build that trust just by looking at my some social media and connecting with me. Now I'm also looking for people that have similar hobbies. I really like playing poker. I like cars. I like basketball. I'm gonna dive into those Facebook groups and also start connecting with those people that like cars. We're big on the car scene. We have car meets here in San Antonio at our office all the time. I'm big in the Corvette scene as well, where we're helping our Corvette families or Corvette club people buy houses, and it's nice because they think of me as a realtor. I'm there helping them. You know what I mean? I'm also showing gratitude. I always tell everybody, you see it in my post a lot where it's like, hey, one like, one follow, one share, one comment, it goes a long way. Sometimes we don't think about it, but it really does help. And you want to show that gratitude to the people that are interacting with you, the people that are sharing your stuff. Typically, when I have a house or a listing that I post up, and if I get a share, I'm going into that person's DMs and thanking them for sharing my post. You'll be surprised how far that goes because you're showing that gratitude because they didn't have to do it. Now, by thanking them, they're going to continue doing it. They're going to continue thinking of you. And when there's another real estate agent out there, they're going to think of you because you're the one that reached out to them and thanked them because nobody else is doing that. You're also painting a story, guys. It's amazing to look at the journey that we've built, and our audience and our Facebook family and our Instagram family know exactly what we've gone through from day one as a real estate agent to day nine, 9 years as a real estate agent that we just posted a video. But they know our journey, they know our story, and it's nice because they see what you've built throughout the years, and it's not something that just got handed to you or something that just was given to you. But they wouldn't know it if you're not painting that story. Now it's pretty badass when they come out and they're like, "Hey, look, we saw where you started, we saw where you're at, and this is why we're using you." I've had clients that don't use me to buy, but they're sure calling me when it comes to sell because they know I'm gonna get their house sold. They know I'm gonna get top dollar for them, and they know we're not just playing around. Plus, we preach what we say. I mean, we're doing it for our clients, we're doing it for our business. So paint that story, whatever it is that story you're doing, make sure to be vocal with it, make sure to post it out there. If you're going through a tough time, there's nothing wrong with it. We'll post our tough times as well. We'll post our failures because we all fell forward. So just be open with it, talk about it, paint your story, and you'll be surprised how many people you're going to be building trust with and how much people are going to be reaching out to you because of your story. I'm going to go on to that next slide. Anybody have any questions that I can answer as I'm moving forward? Cool. So right now, guys, I want to take a quick minute or two. I want you to pull out your phone. I want you to look at your profile picture or look at your profile in general. Go analyze, see how it looks, see what you can improve, see if it's good. And I want one of y'all, two of y'all, three of y'all to share. What is something you can do to your profile right now that could help you? What is something that you're doing great that's helping you? Um, and I want one of y'all to go on there and share. If it's two of y'all, even better. So, real quick, take a minute, look at your profile picture, look at your cover photo. If someone were to scroll through your profile right now, what would they see? Can they tell you're a real estate agent? Would you hire yourself as a realtor by looking at your profile picture, by looking at your social media profile right now? You want to call someone out, Bobby? Pick somebody that could share with us.
I'm gonna pick on Lana, um, because I know Lana, and so you want something that they're doing well, or they're
Either
on
or,
their.
wherever she wants to share. If there's something she can improve on her profile, or if there's
And I know
something that
Lana,
she
and
can,
I
hey,
know
this
Lana does
works,
social
this
media,
is
so
good.
I'm curious. Oh, so Lana, which profile are you looking at? You looking at your Facebook or Instagram?
I'm looking at Instagram right now.
Okay.
Okay, and I was Mario. I was actually I was trying to figure out what these things are. What are they called?
Let me see. Let me
Uh,
go back there. I can't see
Like
your.
your
highlights,
highlights.
highlights.
Highlights?
Okay,
Okay. I feel
cool.
like I could have a cover for each one of them.
Okay.
Because I've seen some agents that have it very nice and it looks more professional, I guess. Mine is just a little bit of everything. So that's one thing that I was looking at and I'm like, I think I need to fix that. And what was the other question?
So, what do you think when would you hire yourself as a real estate agent right now if you look through yourself on your social media?
I think so. I mean, I talk
Okay,
a little bit
nice.
about family. I show reviews from clients that I've helped. and it shows that I'm fun and I like to help people. So I think
Love
that
that.
anyone that will relate to me will like that.
See, and I love that she said that. Fun is the key word because you want to be relatable. You want people to reach out to you and say, "Hey, I want to work with this person," versus, "Man, I don't have a choice." We hear it a lot. "Hey, I just went to this real estate agent and he's helping me because X, Y, and Z." But the person isn't happy. When you make it fun, guys, this business is amazing. And so I love that you said fun. That's good. Awesome, awesome. Anybody else want to share, guys?
I see, Corey, you shared something. You can take yourself off mute, Corey, and tell us what you kind of summarize what you said.
All right. Yeah. So absolutely. I actually just came across a client who I helped sell her home probably, I think it was 4 years ago. Her husband had passed away and I helped her sell and then purchase a ranch style home, much, easier for her to take care of. And then more recently, her daughter, who I'm going to be helping sell her daughter's home probably in a
Nice.
few months, reached out to me and said, "Hey, Gail's kind of going downhill with her health and she has to go into assisted living. Not only are we going to have you help sell her home, but we have to find a home for her 10-year-old dog." So um, I actually just went there on Thursday, I think it was, and it was absolutely heartbreaking, you guys, but this is where it comes down to standing out from the rest. And I always take a lot of pride in making sure my clients know that I take care of them like they're my family. This is a woman who I actually refer to as mom. And I'm sorry, it's actually really a hard situation. And I get a little emotional because I do love my clients and I do treat them like family. So I went out there and I actually had left with her dog, and I had a really hard conversation with her because now her life is turned upside down. Not only did she lose her husband a few years ago, now she has to move out of her home to an assisted living and had to then say goodbye to her dog. So I just feel like it speaks volumes how you treat people. And that's just one thing I learned from the beginning. And that's why I love what you're sharing, Mario. I think it's absolutely amazing because I just recently created a team and I think social media, as much as it is like it's a lot of work, but it's worth it because that's how you can really stay in front of people's faces and just to make sure people know that you really care. I think that's huge when it comes down to things because this is a very hard situation for my client, but for her to know that I actually really care and I'm not just over here trying to get paid, that I actually care about her speaks volumes.
You see, and that's amazing. And thank you so much for sharing, Corey. Like that, you think about social media, guys, and it's a tool, it's a platform to create relationships like that. We get in this business to sell houses, and it's not just selling houses. Like you build so many relationships, and it's amazing because you continue growing from there, right? Like just hearing Corey's story, it's like we don't get prep for that, right? It's like we think we're gonna come in here and sell them one house, and by the time we know it, we're selling their kids' houses, we're selling their families' houses, we're selling them their second house, their third house, so on and so on. Like I mean, going to Corey's story, I just have a gentleman that we're about to go under contract right now with, where I've helped him. This is gonna be his fourth transaction, but unfortunately, on this side of it, they actually went through a divorce. So now he's buying his house by himself, which was a little funky because we helped them buy their first house when they got married. We helped them buy their second house, and then we helped them buy their third house, which was their forever home. And now we're helping them on the divorce side of it, right? But nobody preps you for that side of real estate. But making that connection where you do care about your clients, where you're there for them, you're no longer a real estate agent to them. You're their friend. You're their go-to for a lot of things. I mean, I get people that'll reach out to us here in San Antonio on, "Hey, what are the top restaurants?" And I'm like, "All I eat is Mexican for the most part, but let me show you, or let me tell you where you can go." But you become their go-to for everything. So thank you for sharing, Corey. Anybody else want to share anything before I move on to the next slide?
Well, I'll see that Liz posted in the chat that she does a lot of real estate posts, but she feels like she needs to share more about her personal life. So
Yeah,
that's
100%. So you got to mix it up, guys. You got to mix it up. And I tell some of our agents sometimes, and it's changed. We've had some agents where all they would post is houses and houses and houses. And it's like us as real estate agents, like, we're like, "Man, all they're doing is posting houses." You got to make that connection. If you do just real estate, which there's nothing wrong with it, it works, but you're not building that trust side of it. You're not building that human side of it. Like you want to build that relationship. Personally, I mean, I post a lot about my family. I've stepped a little away about it because my kids are starting to get a little older. but I'm still posting, hey, family, faith, so on. Like you want to make it relationship wise where it's not just business. It does really help mixing it up. Like I said, I post a little bit less about my family, but I do post about our goals a lot. I do post about our hobbies a lot. I post about EXP. If you go to my profile right now, we're posting a lot about EXP because we just came back from EXP Con. That's another thing too. When you're posting about your brokerage, people think about you when another real estate agent is making a move or when a real estate agent is getting licensed. I had the client that we're just going under contract. He was out somewhere up north, and he's like, "Hey, are they stealing your logo?" And it was a dental office, and it had experience with the EXP first letters like our logo, and he sent it to me, and I was like, "Man, that's crazy!" Like he didn't even think about the Victorica Group. He didn't even think about El Realtor. He didn't even think about me. He thought about EXP and how they were using that logo. And he's like, "Are they taking your logo?" And I thought it was pretty cool because I mean, they're thinking about us, not just on the real estate side of it, but also helping other agents become successful. So.
Awesome.
Okay, so content is king. What you're posting out there is what's going to make you relatable, what's going to help you build that trust, what's going to make people take action and reach out to you and send you a message. So we put here is deliver value with every post. Whatever it is that you're posting, whether it's family, whether it's hobbies, whether it's work, make sure that you pick something and you stay consistent with it. We have theme days. On Monday, I'm posting either under contracts, closing, achievements, highlights, something that's motivational, something that we just hit. On Mondays and Fridays is the best day to post something you're celebrating. On Tuesdays, like I mentioned, we're posting either listings or EXP, or well, Monday's listings. On Tuesday, we're posting EXP stuff, EXP related, or I'm not posting at all. I take that mental break and I'm gonna swap it with another day. You gotta pick what it is that you're gonna post. Now, what we do here is pick one day where you knock out several videos. It's funny because not too long ago we picked a Saturday. We're like, hey, Saturdays isn't as busy. Me and my videographer came out to the office. We did so many videos, guys. We did 15 videos. I couldn't talk after we were done. But we knocked them out. I had videos for a month and a half where it's like, hey, I'm posting this every Tuesday, every Thursday. Educational videos, EXP videos, they're already done. I don't have to worry about them. We brought different clothes, brought different outfits, changed it up, made the videos. Now I have no excuse. Now I just pick which day I'm going to post it on. Prep all your posts over the weekend. Personally, if you go to my stories for yesterday, I took an hour out of my Sunday. I actually took 2 hours out of my Sunday, one in the morning, one in the evening, to prep for this day, to prep for the week. Now I don't have to worry on, okay, man, what am I going to post? By the time you know it, it's 6 o'clock at night and you're not posting anything. Pick a Friday, pick a Saturday, pick a Sunday, pick one day where you get your Monday through Saturday and you're like, hey, this is what I'm going to post on Monday. This is what I'm going to post on Tuesday. This is what I'm going to post every single day. But also make some time for when you are posting and people are commenting, you're reacting to them. Personally, when somebody comments on my post, I usually don't always do it that same day. I do it the next day so it can come back into the feed so people could see it a little bit more so they can see our interactions and so I can be connecting with those people a lot more. So make sure you also prep to respond to the people that are commenting on your stuff so you can interact with them. Don't overthink it, guys. Just like I said earlier, Veronica told us my shitty video will outperform any video that you didn't post. I think a lot of us worry so much about how we look, how we sound, what we say, how's the video quality. What you got to do is post. As you're progressing, yeah, change it up, make the video a little bit better, buy another phone or whatever it is that's going to make the quality more or that's going to make it better. But start posting, be consistent with it. Start now. Prep your videos. We're posting every day. Like I mentioned, the only day I don't post is Sundays and some Tuesdays just to give me that break. But every other day, for the most part, we're posting something out there and we're being consistent with it. Build trust, build a referral based business through social media. We have a Facebook group for all our clients. We trade on the Spurs games. We have events. Like from there, it's like we're taking them. Hey, we reached out to them. We messaged them. We built a relationship. We built trust. And now we added them to our Facebook client page. Where there we're giving away stuff. We're sending them cookies. We're being involved with our clients and we're building that trust. Not just our philosophy is we don't just help you sell a house, we become a friend for life. And that's what we're really preaching to them, where even after they close on their house, we're there, we're vibing, we're getting together, we're building a relationship, right? And then build a legacy for your family. At the end of the day, guys, going back to it, it's a contact sport. The more people you talk to, the more people you have a relationship with, the more people you're making connects with, the more your business is going to be. Think about this is it's easy. You just got to take action. You got to go out there. You got to build with them. You got to make that relationship and you got to send that message. It's not hard, guys. 20 contacts every single day will lead to a big year. Right now is the best time to send the message. It's November. Everybody's happy for the most part. It's Thanksgiving. Hey, it's November. I wanted to pop in and wish you a great month. Hey, the week of Thanksgiving. Don't do it on Thanksgiving because family comes first. I used to do that where it's like on Thanksgiving, I was messaging everybody and then 100 people were messaging me back. And I'm like, damn, there went my day, right? So now what I'm doing is the Monday before, or well, the Sunday, Saturday, whatever day it is before Thanksgiving, I'm taking a day. I'm going in there and I'm messaging people. You have the pre-sent messages now with the iPhones. Pick a day. Just pre-send all the messages. Just pop in and hey, Gino, I wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, bro. Hope your family's good. Hope everything's well. And that's it. Something plain and simple. A sentence or two where if they reply quick, you're able to reply back to them, and that's that. The thing I'll tell you is if you're gonna send them a message, make sure to be ready to reply to them, because then it's just a message you send out and you interact with them. You also don't want them to feel like you just sent it as a spam and everybody else got it and now you're not interacting with them. So right now is the best time, guys. It's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas. Reach out to people. Also, don't be afraid to talk about your goals. Hey, we helped 395 people last year. This year we're helping about 320. We didn't meet the goal that we wanted, but we're ready for 2026. Who do you know that we can help next year that can help us cross that 400 mark? Talk about your goals with them. They'll be excited with you. They'll be happy to help you. Don't just make it about the transaction, make it about a goal that you're building and a goal that you're helping that they're helping you accomplish. Now, the question is, who's going to take action? Who's ready to make some contacts? Who's ready to take action? Who's ready to close some deals? Who's ready to build those relationships?
Put it in the chat. Put it in the
Put it in the
chat.
chat, guys. That's my info too, guys. If y'all want to scan the QR code, Mario El Realtor, I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm happy to help with anything I can. Again, I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. If there's anything I'm gonna stop sharing. Oh, well, I guess I'll leave it here for a little bit. If there's anything you take away is that action, guys. Actions and that this business is a contact sport. If you do the activities, whether it's door knocking, whether it's cold calling, whether it is whatever you do, the more people you talk to, the more people you're going to close. Personally, me, I'll be at the gas station. I'll be talking to people. I'll be at the store. I'll be talking to people. I'm having a conversation because at the end of the day, I know if I convert that person or if I convert that conversation, it's a transaction that's coming from it. It's a relationship that's coming from it. I like competing. I like being that agent where if I know if I don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. Why not you? Why not you be that agent that's helping that person? And at the end of the day, there's a lot of agents that shouldn't be agents out there. Why not you helping them and helping them accomplish that dream and then building that relationship from there? So take action, guys. Anything you take from here is make it a contact sport and take action. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real quick, guys, and then we'll go into questions.
Got a quick question for you. Are you getting any help with this, or are you doing this all on your own? Like when it
So
comes to
I do it on my own. I've had a few people that ask me if I get a VA to do it. I like that personal interaction on if they send me a message, I want to know what we're responding and what they're saying. Now that's the reason why I do it before 9 a.m. It's typically my alone time. It's not as busy, it's not as crazy. So if they're responding to me, I'm responding. And my messages aren't a whole dialogue. If it comes to, I've had it where, hey guys, popping in to wish you a great day, and they know I'm a real estate agent, and they're like, "Hey, it's the holidays. Typically, people want to buy before the year ends, or they want to buy early next year." If it goes into a longer conversation, and I know I have meetings, I have a slot in the afternoon where I'm gonna put him in that slot, and we're gonna jump on the phone. But to answer your question, I do it on myself. I do it on my own because I like that conversation side of it. Plus, it doesn't take too long once you have the rhythm and you're doing it consistently. If you think about it, these messages could be copy and paste. Just make sure you change the name. If one message is going to Bobby, I put, "Hi, Bobby, how are you doing?" If it's Gino, I change Bobby to Gino, so on and so on. Just make sure you change the name though, guys. Because I've had a few messages where they send me, "Hey, Gino," and it's not even like, you know what I mean? You don't want to be too salesy on it, but.
so dive a little bit deeper about, because I love that what you said there was like, hey, I'm doing this before 9 a.m. And once you get in a rhythm, it doesn't take that long. So what is the schedule like? If you had to give somebody like the rhythm schedule, what would it be?
Yeah, so it's nice because again, if you're not learning, you're not growing. I've been doing this activity for years now and it works, but I never put a time to it. And we just went to a class where one of our coaches is doing the similar activity, but he put 30 minutes to it. And I'm like, oh my God, I've never thought about putting time to it. And it's nice because I mean, we have this year. I put it up. We do it for 1 hour. I'm doing that messages. My goal is for me to be done with the messages. I start about 8:15. Whenever it is I get to the office, my goal is to be done by 9 or 9:05 at the latest. But also with the intent on, hey, 11 or 1, I'm gonna have some time to reply to the people that reached back out to me, because I don't want a day or two to go by and they're like, hey, this guy sent me a message wishing me a great week and he hasn't even responded to me, type thing. So eat the frog. If you read that book, Eat the Frog first. Do the things you don't want to do first, and then everything else is easy after that. So it's a daily activity that's in my pipeline that I have to do every single day except Sundays. Knock it out, guys. The more you do it, the easier it's gonna get. So now, going back to it, the reason why we do it in the morning too is if I don't get X amount of replies, I'm gonna do a little bit again in the evening, whether it's 5, whether it's 10 more. My intent is to get anywhere from 10 to 20 conversations in one day. So
That's awesome. Any other questions, guys, that you guys want to put in the chat or get off of mute? Gino, I see you popped in.
You know what? This is what I want to do because I like to challenge everyone, right? And first of all, Mario, thank you so much for taking your time to share all these golden nuggets. And like you said, it doesn't matter what event you go to, what mastermind you tune into, implementation is the key to grow your business. So, everyone that commented, that posted in the chat that you guys are ready to take action, I want to take this a step further. I created a group, Facebook group. I'm going to invite Mario as the admin. I created a Facebook group and I want all of us to document and post. We want to see results. We want to see people take action. We can hold each other accountable. We want to see everyone continue to grow and grow their business, have impactful businesses. And let me look for this link real quick, and I'll go ahead and post it on here. But I want all of you guys to tune in. I want everyone that commented to jump on. And Mario, I want you to jump in on there and then share your
do it.
schedule. We'll make sure to post a recording and everything like that. But we want to see massive action, and that's the key of the game. Action beats non-action, right? So we're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to see results, and we're going to tag each other and just create this community of action takers on social media. So I think Mike is already asking for the group. I'm looking for it right now. I'm trying to create the group at the same time. Post the link here, but let me see if I can
Okay,
share it.
and real
No,
quick,
I
guys,
was
right now while we're
asking,
doing
I
that,
guess,
go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was just, what I was asking is, what are we posting in the group? Are people posting what they're posting in the group, or are we just posting results in the group? Trying to understand
I
that.
would say let's post results. Let's post tips, anything tips and tricks that we can that are working for us, that's working for Mario, that's working for me, and let's just create something amazing. And as people are sharing and the results, we just go in there and celebrate each other and just have another additional community, right? That we can support each other and help each other grow organically on social media. Because that's the thing, right? I like that you touched on humanizing your business. There's a lot of AI, artificial intelligence. How do we stand out, right? And this is where we get to build relationships and be authentic and organic content. We need to double down on that. Obviously, you leverage AI for your business, but leverage the tips and tricks that Mario has shared for us to continue to grow our business organically as well.
Yeah, and going to it, guys, just to add, today's November 3rd. It's the first Monday of the month. Like any action that you do right now, like challenge yourself. Let's say, hey, the next 30 days or the next 27 days, whatever's left of the month, let me message 20 people every single day. And if it's not 20, start with 5, then bump it up to 10, and then bump it up to 15, and then bump it up to 20. And I love what Gino just did. Share that. If you're messaging 20 people, post it on that group. Hey, I just finished my 20 contacts. And once those contacts start turning into leads, share that as well. Also, go look at your Facebook friends right now. See how many people you have as a friend. I'll be honest with you. If you look on whoever has the most friends, I could tell you that's probably the biggest producer here. We look at our agents, we know, hey, the one that has the most friends is the one that's producing the most. Think about a commercial, guys. If you have 100 friends and you're posting content, and I'm posting the same content that you have, but I have 5,000 friends, I'm going to get a lot more views. I'm going to get a lot more production. I'm going to get a lot more people view my stuff as a commercial because I have a lot more followers per se. So, I mean, think about that too. Make it a goal right now. Hey, how many people do you have? How many people are you going to finish the month with? How many people are you going to have in your social media platform a year from now? Make it a goal. 20 messages, 20 people a day that you're adding. grow that. The more people you have, the more people that are going to see your commercial. So did this
Fantastic.
help, guys? Did this
Oh,
help?
amazing, amazing. Great
Yeah, this was
reaction.
good. I do have a question as we wrap up. Um, with your on the Facebook profile, obviously, you can only have 5,000 friends. And so if you're adding all of these friends, you're adding so many people. I know that you can do the follow, you can get them to follow you, but how are you adding them as friends when you're already maxed out, or are you maxed out?
Yeah, so I'm maxed out and that's what I've been working on. So every day I go into my birthdays. That's an activity that we do as well. Every day I'm telling everybody happy birthday. I actually had a closing for that same reason. The guy, I always ask, hey, how did you find me? Was it a referral? Was it social media? Was it a sign? And the guy's like, honestly, bro, you've been telling me happy birthday for the last 3 years. He's like, that's it. I messaged you out of all the realtors that I know because you've been the only one that tells me happy birthday every single year. Now, on the birthday side of it, I go in there and I tell everybody happy birthday, but I'm also seeing who's not active. So if they're not active in their social media or if they're posting stuff that I'm like, hey, I'm not vibing with it, then I'll delete them. So I mean, per day I'm deleting about 5 to 10 people, but I'm also adding the 20 people. Now from 20, they're not all adding you. So I mean, it's just sending the friend request and then some of them add, but I'm trying to delete it every single day. I have changed my Facebook profile to a business one, so people can follow you, but there's a big difference in my belief on followers are actually people that you're adding and that relationship starts building. So, yep.
Yeah,
Good
thanks.
stuff. We
You're
are
welcome.
at the top of the hour. Once again, Mario, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. Listen, guys, this global alliance is to me one of the top real estate masterminds in the world. It's a blessing to be a part of it. Make sure you're here every Monday at noon Eastern for GAP Mastermind. Thank you again, Mario. Appreciate you guys and have a great week.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great one. Take care.